Hi, everybody. Whoa, look, Curly Boy's got an electric guitar here, folks. Anyway, I'm doing a song today that needs this, so bear with me. I'm still doing my series on songs from albums I produced. And back in 2006, I did an album with a guy, a singer songwriter from Thunder Bay by the name of Bill Houston. And I first heard of Bill actually back as a few years before then. In 1971, there was a pioneering IMAX film that came out called North of Superior. And there was a fabulous song as part of the soundtrack for that movie called Ojibwe Country. And Bill Houston wrote that song and performed it in the film. So I knew about him then, and then I had, when I was doing that folk music show for CBC Radio, Touch the Earth, in the 70s, we had Bill on as a guest on a couple of shows, I think. And anyway, flash forward a few years, and 2005, I guess, around there, I get a call from Bill asking if I'd be interested in producing an album with him. And I said, absolutely, sure, I'd love to. And so we got together, I guess it was in early 2006, and did this album called Bring Back the Music. There's the cover. Had a lot of fun doing it. And I chose to do this song from that album. It's called Back in the 1950's. And I remember the 1950s. I'm that old, and I guess Bill is too. But it was an interesting period musically for sure, because that was it was during the 50s that rock and roll was born. And this song kind of deals with that, hence the electric guitar. Here we go. Back in the 1950s. Back in the 1950s, back in the days before Elvis was an unknown singer, just about to score. Back in the 1950s, we started staying up late, driving the neighbors crazy, playing our 78s. Back in the 1950s, when Mom and Dad were gone, we turned the volume way up high and danced until the dawn. There was a song called Peggy Sue, and someone singing Go Johnny Go. We couldn't wait to get back home from school and tune in the music on the radio. Yeah. Back in the 1950s, the sky was just the sky. There were no footprints on the moon and no rocket ships to fly. Back in the 1950s, we didn't know it then, but everything was about to change before it changed again. Back in the 1950s, we can't go back, I know, but if they ever find a way, I'll be the first to go. We had a thing called rock and roll and something called true romance. If I close my eyes real tight, I'm right back in high school and I'm ready to dance. Back in the 1950s, back in the 1950s, back in the 1950s, yeah. Rock and roll. Thank you, Bill Houston.